What's up, guys? I got Jonathan Shockley's two different models of the Starship Slingshot. I'm going to be reviewing them and comparing them to the Marksman Slingshot. I'm also going to insert some hunting footage of the different slingshots just so you can understand what I'm trying to explain to you guys today. Alright, so I'm just going to go over these different slingshots. I'm going to pan over them, show the different features on them. So this one has a strap you can throw over your shoulder if you're walking. It's camo, leather, pretty nice design. Yeah, this is a two-piece slingshot. You just click them in, slide it out, so you can make it more compact. And then this one, his newer model, it's a three-piece, like I mentioned earlier. It has a cool, snowy design, something like that. It's pretty nice, basically the same. Nice, comfortable leather wrist support. And then we have the common Marksman slingshot. It's just foldable, just like that. My band's a little old, you can see, but basically, yeah, tubular bands. This is plastic right here. Whole thing's plastic except these bars. And also, my favorite lead balls to shoot are the .44. They're about 1/4 of an inch in diameter. They're not too heavy. They're decent. I like them. The smaller ones, they're too light to me. They don't do as much damage. The heavier ones, they drop a lot quicker. They don't go as far. So these are definitely my favorite. So here is the first model of the Jonathan Starship Slingshot. You've probably seen it in a lot of my slingshot hunting videos, as this is the main weapon I use now. If you want to see a more in-depth review video on this, you can just click on the link below, Starship review video. It's my favorite out of the three, but he also redesigned it to be a little smaller with this model. It's also has more takedown features, so you can make it a lot more small. You can take down into three pieces instead of this one. It's only two. Alright, so here's the satchel. Just pop those in there, zip it up, and there you go. It's pretty small. Alright, so these two slingshots are basically the same. This one's a little longer, so it's going to give you some more power and some more distance. But sometimes you need to conceal your weapon more than you need the little extra power, so that's a good alternative if you're in a more urban area. But if you're like on a farm or anything, you don't have to worry about anyone. That's a great choice. And then the Marksman slingshot. Now this slingshot, it's cheap. It's like $20. You can get it at Walmart, or you can get it online for probably like 15 bucks. For its size, this slingshot is pretty powerful. It's not as powerful as these because of a few factors. Number one, the bands are tubular, which they shoot slower than flat bands. That's just a scientific fact. Also, these nocks aren't far away, so when you pull, you just get the leverage from where your hand is, instead of, say, with this one, it's a good foot in front, so you lose a little bit of distance with that. Alright, the main differences between the slingshots that I've found while shooting these, I actually began shooting slingshot when I was like 8. I got one. I shot every once in a while. I'd hunt in my yard and stuff, and then we went on this out west trip, and I brought my slingshot along and a few extra bands, and like every day we were at campgrounds, I was just shooting all day. I ended up killing tons of chipmunks and birds. I was just getting my accuracy up, but I never killed a squirrel. I've hit many squirrels. I hit them in the chest. They'd still run off. I'd shoot a couple and they'd fly out of the tree, hit the ground, but they'd still run back up. It just didn't have the power of these slingshots that I noticed, because now I've been shooting squirrels in the chest. It doesn't matter where I hit them. Before, I just aimed for the head always when I had this. I also was just shooting rocks out of these when I hunted a lot with this. I didn't use the lead balls that I use now, so that might have played a little role in it. Now, after like a few years of shooting, I did kill one squirrel with this. I've only killed one, and it was in my squirrel hunting video a couple years back. I'll play it. At first I shot it in the chest. It flew out of the tree, hit the water, and it was still alive, still swimming, climbing back up. It didn't really slow it down. Then I had to shoot it in the back of the neck, and then that killed it. So it took 2 shots with this. And then this one, I was up in New York, and there was a squirrel chilling out of bird feeders eating, and I whacked him in the heart. He ran off a good like 50 feet. And then he was just like, he just died out there. So
awesome impact.
If I hit him with this, it probably would not have killed it. It would have probably gotten away. It probably would have healed. It would have been fine. Alright, so there's another clip I'm going to show you guys of me taking out a squirrel with this slingshot. He was walking by the edge of the lake.
Oh, here he is.
Where? Over there. See him?
Yes. Oh! Oh, he's climbing. He's climbing.
Away. Where'd he go?
I can't see him. There are leaves.
I hit him in the head.
I saw him fall.
You got him.
Well, there are too many leaves in the way. I can't. There he is.
Let's get out of here. First shot. Broke his shoulder. Second shot. Hit him in the nose. He fell out of the tree into the water. He drowned. It's very helpful hunting near the water because that's how a lot of my videos end up. Alright, so for accuracy between these guys, I was so used to shooting this when Jonathan first sent me the slingshot. I took it out and was doing some practicing, and I was thrown off. I was not used to it at all. And then I stopped using that and I hunted with that for a few months, and then I decided to go back to that, and when I was shooting that I was really thrown off. The band felt weird, and I could just notice that the band, like when I pull it back, I feel like it's gonna snap. Compared to these give a lot more, and they're a lot, I don't know, they feel a lot more sturdy to me. Alright, so I got some metal here that I'm gonna be doing a penetration test with the different slingshots. This is actually an old airsoft riot shield, but so it's a little beat up already, but hopefully none of these little shots will be comparable to the slingshot shots. So I'll be shooting the this one first, then the second model, and then the Marksman. Alright, so I'm just gonna be like 5 feet back. I would not advise doing this at home, but I'm just gonna take a shot. I'm gonna pull it all the way back to my ear with all the slingshots. So let's see. We're using this one now. Same thing, back to the ear. Alright. That worked out pretty well. Okay, so you can see this is the first one with the Starship, the first model. You can see that went clean through. Second one, clean through, looks almost exactly the same. And now this is the Marksman. It didn't even penetrate it, it bounced right off. Probably find it on the ground here somewhere. Anyway, so yeah, that shows definitely more powerful. You can definitely get more kills with this from greater distances. Yeah, that's a little lame. Yeah, so check out Jonathan's Starship slingshots. He sells them on eBay. I'll link that below. Thank you guys for watching.